Hi everyone! Today, I'm going to share a simple method for propagating orchids that helps promote strong, healthy growth while reducing the risk of rot or damage during the process. Let's get started. After the blooming season ended, the flowers on my purple orchid have withered and dropped. Now it's the right time to propagate the plant using the nodes on the flower spike. We'll cut the healthiest and most developed node on the flower spike, the one that looks the strongest and most mature, to use for propagation. We'll gently remove the thin outer layer covering the node. Taking off this membrane helps expose the growth point directly, making it easier for the plant to absorb moisture and nutrients, and increasing the chances of stimulating new shoot development. We'll use a clean knife or razor blade to carefully trim and shape the cut end of the spike. This helps reduce the exposed surface area, lowering the risk of infection or pest entry. Next, we'll use a candle to seal one end of the cut with melted wax. This creates a protective barrier over the wound, preventing moisture loss and blocking bacteria or pests from entering. It's a simple but effective way to protect the exposed tissue while the plant heals and begins the propagation process. Prepare one fresh aloe vera leaf. We'll cut a thick piece of aloe vera and use the inner gel to gently rub over the orchid node. This allows the gel to coat the area directly, delivering moisture, minerals, and natural growth hormones. After that, we'll wrap or press the aloe piece over the node to keep it in contact. This helps soften the tissue and encourage the node to activate and start producing new growth. Place the cut section into fresh aloe vera gel and let it soak for about 20 minutes. This allows the nutrients and natural growth compounds in the aloe to fully absorb into the tissue. After 20 minutes, we'll remove the aloe and cut it into smaller pieces. This makes it easier to place around the plant or use in later steps, while still keeping all the beneficial compounds close to the area we want to stimulate. Pour 500 milliliters of water. Soak it for 30 minutes. Prepare 1 sweet potato. Cut the sweet potato into small pieces. This helps release its nutrients more easily when we blend or soak it, allowing the plant to absorb the beneficial compounds that support root formation and overall recovery. Sweet potatoes are rich in natural sugars, vitamins, and minerals like potassium and phosphorus, which help stimulate root growth and provide energy for developing plant tissues during propagation. Pour 500 milliliters of water. Filter the solution through rails. After blending the sweet potato, we'll discard the leftover pulp. The pulp can be too dense and may hold excess moisture, which could lead to rot. After about 30 minutes, once the nutrients have fully dissolved into the water. Then strain the aloe vera gel through a fine mesh to remove any pulp. Combine it with the sweet potato liquid. This creates a nutrient-rich solution that supports root regeneration and helps strengthen the orchid during propagation. Next, we'll pour the solution into a clean container, preparing it for soaking the entire flower spike we've already treated. Since the cut surface is still fresh, soaking it at this stage allows the nutrients to be absorbed more easily throughout the spike. This helps activate the node and supports early root or shoot formation from the inside out. Soak it for 30 minutes. After soaking for 30 minutes, we'll remove the flower spike from the solution and let it air dry naturally. Next, we'll take a piece of cotton and cut it into thin strips. These strips will act as a moisture wick, slowly delivering water and humidity to the flower spike. This helps maintain a stable environment around the node, keeping it hydrated and encouraging new growth during the rooting and propagation process. Now, we'll place the flower spike inside and begin the propagation process right here. This setup will help maintain humidity and protect the spike while the node has time to respond and, hopefully, begin forming roots or new shoots. Propagating the flower spike this way helps it develop to its full potential. The controlled humidity and gentle nutrient exposure encourage the node to stay active and significantly increase the chances of root formation. After 3 weeks, let's carefully open the setup and check the flower spike to see if there's been any development. At this stage, you may notice the flower spike starting to push out a small green shoot. That's a good sign. It means the node has activated. It's the first step towards successfully propagating a new orchid from the old spike. Now, after 2 full months, we can clearly see how much the flower spike has developed. The leaf has expanded in size, showing a vibrant green color and firm texture, a strong sign of healthy growth. The roots have also become longer, thicker, and more rigid, which means they're mature enough to start supporting the young plant on their own. Next, we'll carefully plant the young orchid into its growing medium. Since the roots are now strong enough, placing it into a stable environment will help it continue to grow, adapt, and eventually develop into a fully mature orchid ready to bloom again. We'll cover the roots with a layer of moist sphagnum moss. This helps the roots stay consistently humid and absorb moisture more effectively, just like in their natural environment. And don't forget to mist the plant lightly to create a humid environment. This helps the orchid adjust to its new setting, keeps the roots active, and supports healthy leaf development as it continues to grow. And that's it for today's orchid care update. Thanks so much for watching and joining me on this journey to healthier, stronger plants. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below to share your own orchid stories or questions. I love hearing from you.